Hello everyone and welcome back to Hannah's Happy Home. In today's video I'm going to be shopping, decorating, and also working on 2 furniture makeovers at the end of this video. So I'm going to start off this video at Hobby Lobby, which is one of my favorite stores to shop at for home decor. And Hobby Lobby is actually sponsoring today's video, so a big thank you to them. I love their store. I've been shopping there for years. I used to work there over 10 years ago. So definitely one of my favorite stores, and I love to come in at least once a month and walk through, see what they have that's new. So the week that I was filming this video, the containers and vases were 50% off, and usually everything in Hobby Lobby goes on sale at one point or another. It rotates every week what's on sale. One week it'll be the vases and containers, the next week it will be wall decor, the next week table decor, and it just rotates every week like that. So you can just check the sale paper online, or right as you walk in the door you can grab a sale paper and see everything that is on sale throughout the store. And it's such a relaxing store to shop at as well. I usually will grab a coffee to drink while I'm just slowly walking through the store. They play instrumental Christian music, so I'm usually singing along as I'm walking through the aisles, and I just had a lot of fun. I spent probably about 2 hours just slowly walking through each section here in Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby still has a lot of items left in their spring shop section. So many cute home decor pieces in this collection. The spring shop is always my favorite seasonal collection that Hobby Lobby brings out. And my Hobby Lobby also had about 2 aisles of home decor that have been marked down to 75% off. So be sure that you check and see if your Hobby Lobby has some 75% off home decor as well. I also had to get some pieces of craft wood for an upcoming project I'm doing. They do also have quite a large selection of anything that you need for crafts as well. So now we are back home. I'm going to get everything out of the bags and then do a quick haul. Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick Hobby Lobby haul. I did also go in a few Goodwills and Lowe's, so I got a couple of plants from Lowe's to add to the shelves here in the office. And then I went in Goodwill and I found some furniture and also this little basket trash can for only $1.99. These vases were 50% off when I was at Hobby Lobby, and I love all of these, the different textures. This horse canvas is also for my office shelves. It's really pretty and I love that it has some texture to it. I needed some more greenery for the living room, so I grabbed this from the floral section. This was 50% off. I got this basket for my office shelves. I got this bath tray for the tub in our bathroom. These little black planters were $4 a piece in the spring shop, so I got these either for my office shelves or I'm sure there's somewhere I can use these. They're just great little planters. This basket from the spring shop is for that fiddly fig tree over there in the corner. I got this green pillow for the living room. The pillows were 50% off the week that I was there, and I really loved this green color. I love horses and I already have quite a few horse items in my office, so I thought this would be great for my office shelves. Some wooden push pins also for my office, and then this little wooden container I might put in the hall bathroom, and then this black basket I got in the 75% off section. The last thing I got at Hobby Lobby is this large combo calendar board. There's a place to write notes, and then I can also put like inspo pictures and different things over here. So I'm finally getting my desk for this office next week, so the next video on my channel will hopefully be the final video in this office makeover. In the next video, I will be completely finishing the office. I already have the chairs for under the window. You guys will see those in that video. Really love them, and they're just perfect for underneath the window. They swivel so we can look out the window or swivel around to the desk and have like a meeting in here. And in that video, we'll also build the doors for this office. We're doing some sliding barn doors. I found a really neat design that we're going to try to recreate, so stay tuned for that next video going live hopefully next Saturday. I can't wait to share it, and I also can't wait to finally start working in this office. So I wanted to add the finishing touches to these shelves. They weren't quite 100% finished, and so with those items from Hobby Lobby, I was able to completely finish these shelves. Love how they turned out. I still may add one more hanging plant. I got this one from Lowe's, the one that you see over there in that black and white planter. I'm hoping that one grows well in here and will just hang down the shelves. These shelves should be a good home for plants since they're right across from those large windows, so they get a lot of natural light. So I'm just picturing 2 or 3 hanging plants just growing down and over these shelves in the future. I have one of these plants in my kitchen window and it has done really well. It is growing, thriving, so I thought I'd put a second one here on my office shelf since I know that this is a plant that I can keep alive. Those hanging plants are a type of pothos plants, and I also have another type of pothos in my kitchen. They are really easy to keep alive as well, usually pretty hardy, and they do grow quickly. I put our printer on this bottom shelf. This is a great place for it, right beside the plug-in. And then in that basket beside the printer, I put all of our printer paper and sticker paper. Just basically everything was able to fit in that basket. And I want one of you to be able to go to Hobby Lobby and buy some decor for your home on me. So I am giving away a $50 Hobby Lobby gift card in today's video. To enter that giveaway, just follow the steps that are typed up here on the screen, and I will have all of the details and the dates typed up down below as well. So here I was showing you that I'm thinking about adding 2 little cabinets to the bottom of this shelving unit. All I have to do is get 2 of the exact same IKEA cabinets that I have in the dining room, and those will fit perfectly right here in these 2 openings. They make these shelving units to specifically fit those cabinets, so that was another reason why I got these, is because I do have that option to add cabinets someday. But I am going to wait until my desk is in here and everything, and then see if we still want to add the cabinets. Okay, so I cleaned up the floor and now I'm unpackaging this calendar board. This is going to be so handy to have on this empty wall in the office. Right now I'm using 2 small whiteboards for my calendar for planning out my YouTube videos and everything, and it's going to be nice to have something larger that's up on the wall. I can also write little notes underneath, and then having that bulletin board on the side will be nice as well when I'm planning out projects. I can pin different pictures up there and fabric samples. I had thought about possibly staining the edge of this calendar board black, but once it was up here on the wall, I kind of liked how the color just blended with the wall. It didn't stand out too much. I think it would just be too busy on this wall if it was a darker color and it stood out a lot, because those sliding barn doors will be stained black, and then you've also got the window on the other side and the beam and the shelves. So I like how it just kind of blends with the room. I'm going to clean up this dining room. I've got 2 pieces of decor I want to add in here, and then I need to do some cleaning in the living room and the kitchen because we had a party the day before, and so there was a lot of dishes to wash and just a little bit of cleaning to do. And then also stay tuned because at the end of this video I will be doing 2 different furniture makeovers, and they were quite the transformation, so be sure that you stay tuned for those. Really love how they turned out, and hopefully that gives you some inspiration for doing furniture makeovers. When I had gotten my Nearly Natural order for the living room, they had also sent over this concrete planter with the faux succulents. I thought this would be perfect for the middle of the dining room table. I love how it looks in here, just very simple and subtle in the middle of the table. And then also in that order was this basket planter from Nearly Natural. I love the black stripes in this, and it was just perfect to go underneath of this faux fiddly fig tree that I had also gotten from Nearly Natural quite a few years ago. So now I'm heading over into the living room and just continuing the cleaning. The night before, like I said, we had a game night, and so we were all sitting in a circle here on the rug playing games. So that coffee table was moved and things. So just putting pillows back on the couches and doing a quick straighten up. I had gotten this greenery from Hobby Lobby to put on top of this receiver to cover it up. This receiver is for the screen that's above the fireplace, and then that cord comes down the side of the bricks to this receiver, and this is an easy way to cover up something like this, is to just get some greenery, put it on top of there, or you could maybe put like a basket there that you could put the receiver down inside the basket. But greenery like this is always an easy fix. And this other greenery in this gray pot is what I used to have over on top of the receiver to cover it up, but I wanted to put this back on my piano because that's where it originally was. And while it was in the living room, I had these little pieces of faux greenery on the piano, but these were originally in other rooms. I had 2 of these on the shelves in the hall bathroom and then 1 in Levi's room. So going to put those back where they go now that this plant is back on the piano. And I did want to apologize for my voice in this voiceover. I do have a little bit of a cold today, so the voiceover is a bit of a struggle. Before I start cleaning the kitchen, I wanted to show you this rug that I have at the front door because I don't think I really ever showed you any details of this rug. This is a rug that I've had for quite a few years. We used to have it back in our bonus room, but then when I did the living room makeover, I decided to move it out here to the front door because the rug that we used to have in front of the front door just got to be such a pain because every time we opened the front door, the rug would get caught on the door and would like pull it out, and we just had to move the rug if we were going in and out the front door. So this thinner rug is a much better rug for the front door, and this is actually an outdoor rug, so it's a great rug to have at a door if people are coming in with their shoes and things. It's an outdoor rug, so this can be taken out and pressure washed. It's really easy to clean, and I'm showing you here that it is very easy now to open and close this front door, which is so nice. I'm not sure why I didn't swap out the rugs before. washing the dishes from the night before. We had just done like a little supper and game night, and it was super fun. One of my goals for this summer was to host more, and I feel like sometimes when we think about hosting, it can be overwhelming because we think that our house has to be perfectly clean, or if you have half-finished projects or whatever else going on, people don't care, and it's so much fun to host and really helps your home to feel even more like a home. And if the food side of hosting overwhelms you, just go with easy foods. Jalen grilled steaks, and then I just did some chopped up potatoes and green beans and bacon in the crock pot, and then a salad, and that was our main meal. And then for dessert, I just made an easy blueberry cobbler with vanilla ice cream. But you could also just have everyone bring a dish, or you could make like the main meat, like the steak, and then have everyone bring a side dish, one person bring dessert. So just a couple of ideas. Here I am showing you these cute little pots that I gotten from Lowe's. I had been looking for some tiny pots that were white but yet had a pattern on them for these two little plants that I had in between my larger pots. I saw these at Lowe's for only $4, and I thought they were really cute. I loved the color, and they were the perfect size for these little plants. Okay, so the last space I wanted to work on a bit was this hall bathroom. This hall bathroom was looking kind of empty because over the last couple of months I had just been slowly taking the decor off of the shelves and off of the countertop and using it in other areas of the house and other projects I was working on. So I wanted to add some more decor to these shelves. I had gotten these glass jars from Hobby Lobby. I found these in the spring shop section. They still do have a lot of glass jars and organizational containers like this available in the spring shop. These were great to put up here on the top shelf. I've got that picture of Jalen and the boys, and then the little hanging greenery, which is also from Hobby Lobby. Those are my favorite little hanging succulents to use for shelf decor. And I did want to add a new plant into my plant hanger that I have hanging from the ceiling over here in the corner, but I didn't have a pot for this plant like I thought I did, so I couldn't hang that in the plant hanger. But this bathroom is looking a bit cozier now that we've got some decor on the shelves. I added some soap over there by the sink, and hopefully can get that plant hung up soon. Okay, so it's the next morning and we're going to work on 2 furniture makeovers. So like I had said at the beginning of this video, I did go in Goodwill on that shopping day and I found a couple of pieces of flip furniture. The only one I'll be doing in this video is that little blue side table, and then also this larger dresser I found on Facebook Marketplace. This dresser is in really good shape, but it is very scratched up. There's a lot of dings and paint marks, but just going to be painting this, and I will be keeping the knobs because they're in really good shape. These are cute knobs and they'll be easy to just pop off and spray paint black. I scored this dresser for only $20 on Facebook Marketplace, which was a really good price. And this little blue nightstand I scored for $6 at Goodwill, and I almost left this at Goodwill. I walked past and I thought that thing just looks horrible. I don't know if I could flip that, but once I started looking closer at it, I realized it was a really cute little nightstand. It was a good solid piece that had some cute designs on it, some really cute little legs there at the bottom, and I knew that it had potential, but it looked really terrible with all of this different colors of blue paint gunked all over the drawer front and the handles and everything. And the closer I looked at it, the more I realized that I could keep the handles as well, and they would probably be really cute if we could get all of that blue paint and buildup and everything off of the handles. So when you're looking for flip furniture, always try to keep an open mind. Does the piece have potential? Is it a good solid wood piece, no matter how ugly it looks on the outside? If it is a good solid piece that has potential, you can make it look really cute with just some paint, maybe some new handles, or maybe you can reuse the handles that are already there like I was able to do today. Both of these pieces are solid wood, which is always what I'm looking for, and my two favorite places to buy flip furniture is Facebook Marketplace and Goodwill. Those seem to be the two best places, at least for our area. So the first step when you're flipping furniture is to remove the drawers, you remove the handles and knobs that are on the front, and then you do any repairs that are needed to the piece. And then the next step is to sand. And while I was sanding the nightstand, Jalen was using his sandblaster in the shop to quickly sandblast off those handles, and he was able to get those handles completely clean and then just spray painted them black. And Jalen was helping me out with these furniture makeovers. I wasn't feeling the greatest on this day, so I was really glad that he was there and able to help me. So he is doing all of the spraying. We sprayed this little nightstand pewter green by Sherwin-Williams. It's one of my favorite green colors, and it works out great for pieces of furniture, just a really beautiful subtle green color. I will link this little paint sprayer down below. We bought it from Ace Hardware. It's the Briggs & Stratton brand, and I'll also try to link a few other options as well if you don't have an air compressor like this and you need one that is either battery powered or electric. I'll just try to find a few different options and link them in the description box. For this dresser, I didn't bother sanding it. It would have been a lot of work to try and get all of this stain off, and I wouldn't have been able to get it all off, especially around these designs and in the crevices and everything. So I just got out this primer, and this primer is really awesome. It's from Benjamin Moore. You can paint this right over top of stain or whatever. I'll type up the name of this and put it right here on the screen. Once you have all of that primer painted on the piece and it's dry, this stuff does dry really fast, but once it's dry, you'll just do a light sanding before you paint on your actual color. And I just went with a dark gray color for this dresser. I was trying to use paint that I already had on hand. I didn't want to have to buy anything for these pieces. We were able to reuse the handles and the knobs, and then just using paint that we already had on hand. So for the dresser, Jalen just sprayed that, but then for the drawers, I am using a foam roller, and foam rollers are great if you don't have a paint sprayer, but yet you want to paint furniture and get a nice smooth finish. You can just use a foam roller, and sometimes it's helpful to just do a light sanding in between coats to help you to get even more of a smooth finish. hope that these furniture makeovers and also the decorating in today's video gave you a few ideas and maybe some inspiration and motivation today. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. You can also head over and follow me on Instagram for more content. I try to post on there as often as I can, and I will see you next week with a new video. Bye!